It's the best way to punish a prisoner. At first, the criminal's limbs were shackled. Then the body is tied to a special chair. Next, the warden forces him to sign a contract of sale, meaning that after death, his consciousness would be returned to the museum, so that his family could receive a higher financial compensation. He thought that after death, he would be free of all pain, so he agreed without saying a word. But the real pain had just begun. With the help of advanced equipment, the man's consciousness was quickly extracted. He was taken directly to the real world. At this moment, the man was very surprised. He never thought he would be able to see his own form after death. The warden took advantage of his distraction. And quickly bound him to the chair. Before the man could react, tens of thousands of volts of electricity poured into Jack's head. It was only then that he realized he was being used as a test subject, to show visitors the results of his experiments. As long as the duration of the current is limited to a few seconds, Jack's consciousness would remain intact. Soon the tourists were arriving, though there were countless experiments on display. But the most intriguing was the electrocution of the criminal. As visitors activate the device, the men immediately let out a heartbreaking scream. But the tourists don't care. Instead, they attracted more and more people to experience it for themselves. It turns out that the warden has publicly stated that the man in prison is a criminal. That's why they don't feel any sympathy. Instead, they were very happy. But here's the shocker. After each electric shock, a glass ball pops out. It not only captures the most painful moments of the consciousness, it even seals a tiny amount of the consciousness. In the face of extreme torture, the warden smiled strangely, but suddenly, he was overjoyed and suffered a heart attack. At first, Anna didn't want to take care of him, but the kind woman helped him by bringing a chair. Anna then spoke her mind. The real purpose of these tourists is not curiosity, but to satisfy their twisted desires. They try to use criminals as an outlet for their emotions.